Shannon Donnelly, principal at Essex North Shore Agricultural and Technical School. At Essex Tech, our mission is to create a culture of academic and technical excellence. Above all, we want to ensure the health and safety of our students and staff. When you return to school, you'll notice a few big changes, all designed to keep you safe.
When you are at your bus stop, keep your face covering over your nose and mouth. When you board the bus, head to the furthest open seat in the back. Do not sit where the X's are. You will fill in, one person per seat, from back to front until the bus is full. During your ride, you will notice that the windows are fully or partially opened and fans are on. Roof hatches will be open as well to circulate air throughout the cabin of the bus while you're riding. Your face coverings must remain in place, covering the nose and mouth through the entire ride. This means that no eating or drinking will be allowed on the bus. Talking to friends while on the bus will be very minimal, as seating will be spaced out and moving around will not be allowed. When the bus arrives at school, please remain seated. Students should not fill the aisle while waiting to unload. After the bus is secured, in the location that you will be unloaded, one at a time, starting at the front seats, each student will gather their belongings and exit the bus, allowing plenty of space between students. There will be hand sanitizer stationed at the front entrance of the bus for use while loading and unloading. After you are safely at school, we will sanitize the bus with a special spray to prepare for your bus ride home. When walking in the hallways, please notice that there are 2 designated lanes. These lanes are clearly marked. Always keep to the right, walk single file, and maintain a safe distance. To help minimize hallway congestion, lockers will not be in use. When entering any classroom, you must sanitize your hands at the sanitation station located near the entry of each class. Desks will be disinfected during your mask breaks. Now we are going to hear some sanitation tips from Mrs. Fullerton and Carly.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Fullerton from Dental. Just here today to go over with you guys about how to sanitize your desks. This will be expected of all staff and students upon leaving the room and when entering the room. So you're going to take your bottle of disinfectant spray and you want to spray it liberally all over the desk. Try to keep it close to the desk so it doesn't have to go into the air. Also, you want to spray your chair as well. And then you're going to give it about 30 seconds to sit and you're going to wipe down. You want to be thorough when you do this because this also helps the cleaning process and the chemicals will do the disinfecting. You want to think of areas that are touched often, so when someone typically goes to sit down, they're going to pull their chair out, so you want to think about getting the areas where people are touching a lot. This is a good practice to get into at your home, at school, and using disinfectant in high-touch surface areas such as doorknobs, any areas that people are going to touch quite often, cabinet handles, drawer handles, and this will actually help prevent the spread of not only coronavirus, but the spread of cold and flu and all kinds of other nasty viruses that people spread. Hi everyone, this is Heather Fullerton from Dental Assisting, and this is Carly Schuler, my senior dental assisting student. And we're actually here today just to go over the proper hand washing technique with you. It's very important to wash your hands, and it's actually one of the best ways to prevent the spread of germs, not just coronavirus, but flu and cold and all other sorts of nasty germs that live on our hands. So we're going to go through with you step by step on how to do this. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take off any rings or any jewelry or anything on your wrist, such as in this case Carly has a scrunchie. You want to take that off first. You're going to turn the water on. It can be cold or warm, it doesn't matter. You're going to wet your hands and then get some soap. And then you're going to shut the sink off so you're not wasting water. What you want to do is you want to scrub your hands for 20 seconds. And you really want to focus on all parts of your hands, such as your palms of your hands, the back of your hands, in between your fingers, and in between your thumbs. You also don't want to forget to get around your fingernails because a lot of bacteria and germs are harbored around the skin of your fingernails. The best way to know if you're actually washing for 20 seconds is you want to either sing happy birthday or sing the alphabet in your mind or out loud if you want to, twice. After you've done that, you're gonna rinse your hands, holding your hands downward into the sink so the soap and the germs can run off your hands and down the drain. You're going to grab a paper towel and dry your hands really well. And then you're going to use the paper towel to actually turn the sink off. Today we're here to talk to you about the proper use of hand sanitizer or using an alcohol-based hand rub. If your hands are not visibly soiled, it's perfectly fine to use an alcohol-based rub or a hand sanitizer, but you do want to make sure you're using it the right way. First of all, it has to be at least 60% alcohol. You're going to put your hand under the automatic dispenser, and then you're going to rub your hands almost like you're doing hand washing. You want to focus on the backs of your hands, the palms of your hands, in between your fingers and your thumb. You want to rub it in until it's dry. The main difference between washing your hands and sanitizing your hands is that when you wash your hands, you're physically removing debris, dirt, and germs from your hands. But when you're using an alcohol-based rub or a hand sanitizer, that's actually killing the germs that live on your hands. Current research out of Duke University is showing that wearing something like a bandana or a neck gaiter is actually not as effective as something like a medical face mask or a cloth face mask or an N95 mask. Therefore, they're not going to be able to be worn in the school. So to put on your cloth face mask or your homemade face mask, you're going to put it up to your face and loop around your ears. Make sure that you're covering your nose and your mouth. If you wear glasses, you're going to want to have your glasses off first and then put your glasses back on after you put the mask on. This is a medical face mask, and the proper way to wear it is you want to definitely check the sides because usually one side has a darker color than the other, and that's the side that you want to be facing outwards. There's also a metal strip inside of the mask, so that's the part that you're going to want against your nose. So you're going to take your face mask, and obviously you want your hands to be clean before you put it on. Put your face mask up to your face, loop around your ears, and then you're going to pull the bottom part down. This is where it's important. You want to make sure that you take that metal band and you want to pinch it against the bridge of your nose to form a nice seal. The way to take it off is to take your pinky finger and grab the loop, pull it off, and throw it in the trash. Some more important things about wearing a face mask, whether you're wearing a medical face mask or even just a homemade face mask, it's really important that you're not walking around touching your face. So your hands carry a lot of germs, and oftentimes we'll see people touching their mask or pulling their mask off. And another big mistake we're guilty of doing in the dental and medical professions at times is wearing our face mask down around our chin like this. That is a big no. The other thing that is not good is to wear your face mask like this. You need to make sure that your face mask is covering your nose and your mouth at all times. Just like that. Take it off, throw it in the trash. That's it.
At school, you must keep your face covering on at all times, whether you are inside or outside. Face coverings must cover both nose and mouth at all times. Mask breaks will be available throughout the day. Mask breaks will occur outside, where you can distance yourself 6 feet from each other, and then take off your mask and enjoy the fresh air. Only if it is raining will mask breaks be allowed indoors. The first step to visiting a restroom is to create a Smart Pass. There is a 2-person capacity in most restrooms, so Smart Pass will let you know if the restroom is full. If so, you can wait or make a pass for another restroom. Read the signs on the restroom wall so that you know the maximum capacity for each restroom before entering. Masks must remain on while in the restroom, and there should be no congregating in restrooms. And of course, wash your hands or talons before you leave. Breakfast and lunch will be grab and go this year. Breakfast will be served in the main caf, and students may eat in the main caf, the gym, or the tent. For lunch, you must sit in your assigned seat. Teachers will have lunch seat assignments for you on the first day of school. There will be 2 lunch choices every day, a hot lunch and a cold lunch. We will not have a la carte items at this time. You will need to have your ID handy so you can scan when you leave the lunch line. As a reminder, there is no charge for breakfast and lunch for all students until December 31st. You must clean your table before you leave and have to stay in your seat unless you are getting up to throw away trash or use the restroom.
Despite these challenges, we're all working hard to ensure that every student has a positive school experience this year. There's a lot of information and protocols available on our website. And remember that teachers, counselors, and administrators are always here to help. We all have to do our part to stop the spread of COVID-19. And remember that behind our masks, we're smiling, and we can't wait to see you back at Essex Tech.